Hey guys, welcome back to Grimreaper coming at you for another video for Raid Shadows. Hopefully you're doing well and hopefully you're looking after yourselves. Hopefully you're having a great week. The weekend is nearly here. We had some big news drop in yesterday on the channel to do with the fusion, etc. and all the bits and bobs in the back. So today we're going to try and go over my HYDRA team that I built for Brutal. You would have seen a video dropping last week about the Logi special, and I will be dropping it down in the links. I'm only going to be showing the one build today, but we will basically replace Rathlos Blademaster with Marius. I was meant to do this last week, but I totally forgot I had Marius. Don't ask me how I forgot I had Marius, but I did. So basically, he's come in and replace. Now everyone has the same build as last week. So if you're interested in the rest of the builds this team, I'll drop the link for the Logi comp down in the description. You can go check that out. I'll also pin it as well above here as well. You can see here we did change the blessing on Logi from the previous video. We've gone for 5-star cruelty now just to kind of increase the ignore defense. So we're dropping timestamps down on this as well for the full auto run, etc. But basically we're going to start the run and I'm going to explain the whole run, people's jobs, roles, etc. So you can see Logi is the fastest person here. His job is to put block buffs out. We're going to open with the ally attack with day 1, and then we're going to come in with the HE burns and hopefully try to get the extra turn, which we don't, which is what it is. Marius is DPS but also to be strip as well. So you can see here, we go bop, 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 bop. We got some good damage coming in. 4 is going to be the decreased speed man, but also damage dealer. Now 4 gives itself increased attack. So it means we don't need the increased attack champion in this comp. So we don't need Loki with his E3. We can keep it for the steals, maybe use it for some turn meter instead. Also, Chris is in here to deal with DK. He's in here to deal with mischief, and he's in here to kind of keep the team alive as well from Wrath and Torment as well. Obviously, the Fearhead is a problem. We're going to try and kill the Fearhead and the Mischief. The first two, or they're going to be the two heads we want to try and kill first. We'll see here, we'll cleanse off the True Fear so we can land the defense down and weaken. Logi also extends all the debuffs on all the heads with his A1, which will be really, really consistent. And then we also can get some extra damage from 4. We have a hex set on Krisk. He is also the provoke champion, but we also have a provoke champion on Logi as well. A provoke set on him as well. Everyone else is just built for damage, like Cardial, for example. You'll see here we'll come in going through, and like so, yeah. And that's basically the setup done, right? We want to kill him pretty quickly because we obviously the True Fear is a problem, and then we want to try and kill him as possible to drop all the turn meter back and then do much damage as possible. Ideally 2 on, 2 off. Scratch made a great video yesterday on this kind of strategy, so I definitely would say go check it out overall, and was really good, quite good with his points, etc. So you can see here we popped all the heads very, very quickly. We're doing a extremely good amount of damage, and I think right now it's just trying to get used to all the debuffs and everything that the boss is doing now, which is causing me a bit of a problem. Is trying to kill the heads, let them respawn at natural times, also try and benefit from all the extra damage as we can as much as possible. I know we can't get the excess damage much as possible, but we can get some excess damage once we do the cap, right? So you can see there we did 1 million, 2 million on that. We killed it. We also the passive kicked in, and then the head respawned all the way. So yeah, it's just suck about this new debuff, and it just is what it is. And carry on much as possible. Now I want to try and actually not use 4's ability with a decreased speed when this happens, and Chris is only 30% chance. So I want to try and avoid doing ally attack with them at times as well. And these are a couple of things that I will need to work on overall. Anyway, that's it for these kind of things. We'll go into the run now, and you guys are going to comment down below who do you think is going to be the highest DPS, Marius or 4. head to head in this combat, and then we're going to enjoy the music. We're going to watch all the way through this. You can slow this down if you want to see the damage coming in on the dead heads, etc., in the settings of YouTube. And yeah, let's go into this. Enjoy the music, and we'll be right back after this. Okay, so you can see here we're getting into turn 200, 193 of the total turn count. We got a little bit lucky towards the end with the Devour, etc., but it is what it is. Still making this work. We have got a new personal best after the nerf, so we did break last week, and we're sitting on 437 million damage. Now, it's not amazing right now, but it's definitely more damage than most people are getting overall. I do get a bit more damage on Nightmare. So at the moment, this puts me on over 3 billion, I think, for Hydra Clash, which is pretty nice. And then we've got to try and get some juicy numbers for hard as well. Marius is slacking on the damage just slightly against 4. You can see 4 here does 20 million more. Obviously, this could be affinity issue, etc. If 4 drops below Marius, but Marius has only 1-star blessing right now, so that'll be something that we'll work on overall. So the builds are very, very different. So this is Marius build then overall, coming in with the 6-piece Slayer set coming in. These are the stats that we've got so far. So for Hydra, we got 272 speed, 343 critical damage, and then 350 accuracy. Ignore defense as well from there. It's worth noticing he puts his own increased defense up, so it's always better to kind of scale his critical damage more than his critical rate buff over in the optimizer, and that's how the optimizer would generally do this. So very good speeds overall. So when we're talking about the thing, we're going for perfect rules, so like defense ring with the defense substat. And then speed, we do have a 3-piece Savage on as well, so that just happened to be what the optimizer spitted out for our build. We can get a bit more defense as well through glyphs if I wanted to, which would be something that we'll work on. For blessings, I'm gonna stay with cruelty for now. Might change this due to live arena concerns, because live arena for me is a bit more important overall than this. So yeah, that could be an interesting one. And then these are the masteries that we're running. Now these masteries are like arena masteries. They're definitely not very good for Hydra. So let me show you some masteries that we should be taking overall for Hydra, and differences why we should be running for Hydra overall. So you got Life Drinker here, which is super key. Cycle of Violence, super key. And then we want all this extra damage as well. And then lasting gifts, etc. Actually, you don't need lasting gifts on him. Just go with the accuracy down here, and then maybe hex as well, just for arena for him. So maybe just take the support side and not that, right? Anyway, that is Marius for you in a nutshell. Now, I've done a video covering him in Love Arena. I've done a video covering him in Hydra. I suppose the only way I will make another video on him now is if I change his build, or we get like some insane damage, or if I say change the team somehow, and it won't be really focused on him, it'll be more focused on the team. Would be nice if they give us a skin for our Marius, which would be super nice. I think that's about it from today's video. Is Marius a absolute MVP for Hydra? Yes, he is. Everyone can access him. It might take you 2 years, it might take you 6 months, it might take you 3 weeks. It's one of them ones, right? Everyone's going to access him. He's definitely a crazy good champion in PvP and PvP. So if you do have Marius and he's sitting in your vault, or just doing for Live Arena side, getting me your Hydra teams, you're not going to regret this overall. It's a fantastic champion overall. That's it for me today. I appreciate you guys watching to the end. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. I've been Grim. I'll see you on the next one.